And here it is, recreation deck. You could say the big main primary heavy deck of the place. And worms. Real unpleasant things. Because they are small, they are gribbly, and generally really dangerous.
Your colleagues have managed to set up a transmitting station in the athletic sector of this deck. The transmitter is intended to send a message to the Earth to warn them of the events that have occurred in this ship. However, it will also draw power away from Xerxes, making him vulnerable to my will. Once you do this, I will control the primary data loop. The annelids are unaware of its presence, but guard the area for their own purposes. Find the transmitter and activate it.
Well, now I know my basic task of this mission, find the transmitter and send it. But I would still wonder, it's about 11 light years away from Earth, and which of course tells that once Shodan's beta grove with its life forms inside traveled about very noticeable fraction of light speed to reach this place. So you can say that it was not, you could say, the most slow. That's it, I'm going to the elevator to hide from those. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it, monkey brain. Where is the alarm station? Ah, here. Be quiet. These robots are really annoying because of their method of just walking up to you and exploding.
Okay, I got the ARC terminals wired up to display the fragmented dish alignment for the transmitter. I've also rigged up the tower to set off a security alert in case somebody else tries to tamper with it. I'm headed there right now to start the transmission. Hey, who's that? Juan? Marie?
Alright. Oh, great. There's this item called Recycler that you can get from one of the broken vending machines at the ops level, and it can recycle the things into nanites, which is really handy. That way you can make use of all this occasionally found trash items like potted plants and stuff. Well, I don't know the key code for that. So it's a nice thing they added that little method of improving.
Access needed.
No access card. But I would say that this stage is one of the you could say more atmospheric ones of the game.
I don't know what's going on around here, and I don't want to know. I'm not here for the glory of this stupid company. I'm just supposed to make sure the replicators are running, and now people are dying. We've got to turn this ship around and go home. God, get me the hell out of this place.
So making use of the replicator. Very convenient.
This is Xerxes. The Deck 5 shopping area will be closed until further notice. We apologize for the potential threat. Detect the family of potential threats. Detect lossing security alert to the flash. Braunin.
Monkey! Dangerous. Alright. I'm still doing the, you could say, the worms. But all the many, you could say, design choices this game has, I do say that the weapon degradation is the one I like the least, because it just feels so artificial. Yeah, something that decided to make this room into a radiated hellhole. And bombs exploding.
Stay out of the mall if you can. It crawls.
Now that is some kind of ominous statement. It crawls and it regards to the I'll just syringe myself with a medical hypo and go check that other corridor. See what's in there. Oh yeah, that led to the further. I think that this stage. All right. Yeah, they chase you quite a long way, but they die. Yeah, that's the kind of strange thing about these analyst things. That, yeah, they evolved into, you could say, almost kamikaze kind of organisms. But then again, if they are some sort of hive mind, then it basically, you can understand why it would do it like that. Now I got myself poisoned. An interesting thing about all the hazards. Yeah, radiation is something that's gonna wear out. But toxin does not until you die or you make use of the toxin hypo.
Okay, I've got the transmitter almost ready to go. Once it's up and running, we'll be able to warn Earth. Frank split up the transmitter code and uploaded it to a number of art display terminals throughout this deck. Just cycle through the art and you'll find a piece of the code. I don't think the worms will spot this. I don't figure they got much of an interest in the Great Masters.
Alright, still interesting little spiders! Damn it. Those things are unpleasant. They look unpleasant, they sound unpleasant, they are unpleasant. But luckily they don't die unpleasant, meaning they die with quite little effort.
The eggs we found near the observation chambers are different from the ones in Hydro. They release some kind of disgusting flying swarming thingies. Bullets don't do anything. Bullets, for Christ's sake. I never even fired a gun before this morning.
Alright, seems that this, things turned bad quite fast in this place. Which is kind of, I would say, unexpected. But still, Vanguard's first interstellar star trip travel didn't work so well because, well, yeah, you start that, then you think you'll find alien life, first contact. No, you didn't. It's just basically waste or remains of unethical experiments done by well, not mad, actually quite sane, but definitely unfriendly AI. Yeah, it's really quite a long list of things going wrong. But let's go to the other bulkhead. Alright, and let's try to scout with the map what's going on. Oh yeah, this is the theater.
Is someone waiting for me? This place is
Yeah, to try to do some vandalism just because, well, I don't think the place is particularly security guys around here to much in condition to cause much come to be angry at you. Anti-personal shells, they are not that useful. Psy-hypo and
make your selection.
And a buying out system. But this location is still being the recreation deck. Maintenance tool. Okay, that leads to further. Gambling area, casino. And I personally say that, or think, feel, whatever verb you wish to use, is that this kind of, you could say, regular use areas like this kind of recreational deck is a way much more frightening location than all kinds of demon-infested hellspawn holes. Because these locations are not meant to be this kind of horror hellscapes that you stumble through trying to get some sort of bearings about where are you go, what is happening, where are you doing, what kind of monstrosity is about to might be willing to jump on me and chew on the meaty parts. No, there you are.
Potential threat detected. Security alert.
Potential threat not being here. Luckily, the alarm shutdown systems are quite numerous, seeming that they might have been quite lots of expected either false alarms or something like that. Which might tell that, yeah, the security system is not that good.
Forget about land grants. Forget about media. Forget about patents. What we found on Tau Ceti will change everything. I've instructed the Von Braun to change course and return to Earth. Captain Diego is in complete accord with this decision. I know that you are skeptical by nature, Miri, but I know once you embrace our discovery, you and the entire board will come over to our way of thinking.
So, yeah, of course. We got this massive, horrifying, mind-controlling alien monstrosity attacking us in the ship. Yeah, what's we gonna do? Well, of course we're going to do the rational thing, which is to say... bring it to Earth. Yeah, that was turret. Annoying. Turrets. Dangerous. Well, let's wait for it to calm down and blast up the camera that way. Luckily, it doesn't have that fast reaction time.
I've just killed some kind of spider. I don't know, but it bit me, and now I'm sick. I'm down to my last med hypo. Come quick, Tommy. Come quick.
And of course I found some sort of be quiet, camera alarm system, you are not liked in here. Oh shit. Yeah, they bit me quite badly, but at least lucky for me now I do have the lucky for me I still have the good luck, I still got the make use of that, and there's a corpse in here, cyber modules and bullets, those are both necessary and handy stuff. Surgical, and I would need some piece of cesium. Recharge station, those are quite convenient to make use of. Shotgun slugs, nothing really you could say unusual. Oh, a robot over there stomping about.
reminds you that there are only 163 shopping days until Christmas. An extra work cycle just twice a week can give you the spending money you need to make this holiday a very special one.
Alright, all these weird messages Xerxes is spouting out. I would wonder, are they because of that they have been somebody maliciously reprogrammed it to spout them? Or it's a case of, or is it just a case of somebody, or it's actually malfunctioning and doing something going completely off the rails and into realm of batshit insane, even though it most likely is not in level of batshit insane.
Taylor found this weird kind of weapon, but he must have used it wrong. Made him sick, real sick. I stashed the thing on the second floor of the crew annex and jury-rigged the door lock. Code of 11111. Easy to remember, huh? I also stashed a pile of nanites and some other goodies there. No sense in getting caught with your pants down. Except in this place.
Oh yeah, and some virtual reality entertainment pods. Stim units.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Quite well understandable, these kind of little locations, and I have some red lighting in here to understand how this place is basically doing something operated. But still is studying this deck. Yeah, that's movement. You're dead. Hello, Robo. Military police, Robo. I'm chopping you apart, and you're gonna like it. And a one load of shotgun to the face will end the story. And some live killing, bug slaying equipment too. Yeah, they can go through the walls doors and up through them. Yep, well at least you can just avoid those swarms, and they have limited amount of lifetime until they die. Which is really good, because if they wouldn't, they would be most likely very big danger. Oh yeah, that's busted. And it has a cap. This stage is combination of both functional and creepy.
Why don't I just make a bonfire and throw all my nanites on it? Last night with Nikki was amazing. Hollow woman, real woman, you gotta love technology. But I must have left all my nanites in her room, in the central sim center. What a maroon.
Maroon, that's a color, not an insult. Well, recycle some mugs. But I would also wonder how much of this kind of location is an operation system upgrade unit. That's nice, and some healing stashes as well. And somebody fought against spider and seemed to have gotten something like a drove. Okay, that one spewed out worms. But that one spews out bugs. Running away again. Well, and was I also running away? I might just also go and investigate check out Nikki, what she has to say about the matter.
Hi there. Please make your selection. Thank you for choosing Value Wrap.
Candy. Lance. Yep. Cyber modules, booze, some cigarettes, and his nanites. Thanks for the money, guy. You might have been of great help. Maybe. And I might guess that some of the others also might have goodies, but that might be not that necessary. Oh yeah, there's another robot stomping about. Remember Citadel. Why is that message appearing here all the time? Hello, Robo. Well, apparently anti-person robo shells also blow up. Work on those robos, which is good. Nice thing. Nice little detail. But I would say that Alright, there's a hybrid groaning about. And as unpleasant and dangerous as those robots are, I think the hybrids are more creepy. To crew deck number 5 needed, and there's another bulkhead where to go. And it might seem that this area was just a, you could say, big pile of useless nothing. Replicators make easier hacks. That spatial aware is completely useless. Security expert, quite useless. Hit points. That one has already gotten. That's completely stupid. This extra nodules. I don't need extra inventory space, no, the extra movement speed is not that efficient either. Let's take some chemical dependency, because those hypos and syringes are quite necessary things to stick into himself. Yeah, I would like to say that in these kind of games, I wonder what kind of chemical dependencies and issues the guy might be having after going through all this insanity. Yeah, they must be having a very impressive, you could say, collection of various mental ailments in their bugs. worm, not that. More again. Not the most unpleasant thing to be facing, but what could you expect? Still examining the theater stage. Yeah, and it might be spinning some sort of footage. EMP rifle. Yeah, specialist weapon against robots. Most likely annihilates them real good, but there ain't that many poor robot enemies in the game, so that kind of specialist weapon seems to would feel kind of out of place or unnecessary. Just smacking up the eggs. Well, I hope I didn't do any kind of big noticeable messing about. Oh, let's see. Oh, there are still locations I haven't explored in this place yet.
Mon petit, there is something you should know about. I have received information from some form of artificial intelligence that is calling itself Shodan. Yes, Shodan. Wherever this intelligence actually came from, it has a terrible grudge against these annelids and has saved my life more than once. Shodan has told me that there is a UNN operative aboard the ship, armed to the hilt and equipped with R-grade cyber implants. Strange bedfellows, eh?
Yeah, it seems that Shodan did not.
Potential threat detected. Potential threat detected.
Yeah, you're out of it. Alright, where's the secure? Ah, there you were. But still researching this upper level, just in case there's something interesting here, and I'm quite certain that it is. Ah, mall. Shopping mall.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Hypos and all that, and a nice little glass floor that you should not be walking. You should not make floor into something that you can break and then fall quite many meters down below to the most likely quite hard surface below. And one replicator has been smashed to pieces. But Shodan does have, well, knowing Shodan's character, it's quite understandable why she would have a grudge against annelids. She hates not being in control, or it. That was close, but close doesn't count. It's either pass or not.
What's wrong with people? Things get hell and they think they can just walk on trails. I'm opposed to a little fight now and then.
Oh shit.
Hey! What are you doing over there? Stay away from that replicator, you son of a...
Yep, and psionic powers just with a little break gave me quite a good ability to heal. So clone made.
Xerxes won't like this. Sir, where are you?
Never.
I'm sure this is just what you were looking for. Oh, very good, sir.
Well, let's jump down and look at the map. Doesn't seem that there's anything extra interesting around here. Seem to be I've scoured through this place completely. This bulkhead. Well, there you go. Tin Man, not interested of having a chat with you. So I'm just walking away from this place. Security station, good thing to. And top up my juice. But I might guess that still what I think many games do forget about different locales is that there's also space, all these kind of monsters and that kind of things wandering about, but things like you could say practical logistics, like where people do sleep and eat, quite often get forgotten. And it's understandable for gameplay design, but I think that this System Shock did quite well in that. Has done quite well in that regard. And funnily enough, the original System Shock did forget one quite essential thing, which was the toilet facilities. But that was kind of humorous thing, and remake did cause a lot of fixing to that. But I think I might have to end this recording right here. Well, let's see, was this the place mentioned to be? Nope, this was not the location. But there would be this other bulkhead to investigate, and I hope I haven't forgotten anything. Yeah, that robo is history. I hope I didn't miss anything, so I just break the recording and see how long it was, and it might be the end of this episode right here. Did some investigation into recreational deck, but didn't get much progress done. So, beyond clearing places out. So, see you maybe next time.